Okay.
Let's start with the senior on senior night. Barbara, talk about your emotions and everything that coming into this game.
Well, I woke up crying. I'm not gonna lie. I cried a lot today already. I was very emotional in the beginning of the game. I had to be firm to not start crying during the game because it's been a great journey for me here this 4 years. So I can only say thank you to everyone involved, like teammates, coaching staff, the staff that work here, like every home game, all the support that I got here from community, like all the people that I met. So it was a great game for me, like just visualizing all that.
And Sarah, how important was it for you and the team to deliver a win for the seniors and to do it with a sweep?
Well, we had a really interesting and very important talk before the game, and so we kind of got mentally into the game right before the game it started. So I feel like it was a pleasure to win today's game for our seniors because they did so much during those 4 years. So I'm very proud of them, and it was a really important game today.
And for you, Sarah, what impact have the seniors had on you in your first season with UTRGV?
Oh wow. So my first season was really hard. I couldn't really include myself into the team because I had medical problems. But then, even though that happened, like they still were one of my best friends that I could ever meet. And so this semester was way better, and I feel like they pushed me through my limits every day. And even though I don't play as a person well or as a player, they still push me to be better every day. So I'm very happy for it and thankful.
Clarify, Sarah was here in the spring also.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And so now the last regular season game onto the WAC tournament.
Yes.
What's the mentality? This question's for both of you. As you move on to the WAC tournament where it's win or go home, and there's a lot on the line over there.
Yeah. During the whole season, we know how every single game is important to put us in a good spot going to the tournament. But now, going there next week, we know that our standing right now, it doesn't actually matter because it's all in. So, yes, we had a lot of losses. We had good wins this season, but all of that is behind. Because in a tournament, it's everything that you've worked for, all you got. And then you just play that one game because, if you're good for those 3 games, you can come out with a championship. So we've been working a lot these past weeks mentally. I feel that we're mentally prepared now for the tournament. I hope we can travel there and be still mentally strong and be ready to compete. Because I feel like all the talks that we've had so far, if we go with that attitude that we've been practicing, I think we're going to have great things happening in the tournament.
I agree. Yeah.
So another question for you, Sarah. To pick up a sweep in the last game before you move on to that WAC tournament, can the team carry this momentum or use some of the good things that you saw today to carry over into the WAC tournament?
I think what was mostly important for us was the mentality during the game. I feel like we were holding each other accountable most of the times. So I feel like that's the thing that we have to count with for the tournament. So that way we're not like surprised or confused on the court. So that way there's not the bad atmosphere on the team or on the court. So I feel like that's the most important thing that we have to bring to the tournament.
Your guys' first matchup in the tournament is against Utah Valley.
Yes.
Team that's played you guys well and a very good blocking team at that.
Yeah.
What are you guys going to have to do to get a victory against Utah Valley?
Oh, they're going to be right at me and Sarah the whole game, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I think I say that all the time when we talk about them, like it's going to be up to us to try to be a little bit smarter and go around the block. But we know, like, it's going to happen. Like, in volleyball game, you're going to get blocked. Mm-hmm. It's just how we're going to react to that and go to the next ball. And I think right now, at this point of the season, we already know how they play. They know how we play. So when we go out there, it's going to be a mixture of technique and mental game. So hopefully we'll be ready to take Utah.
And, last thing for me here, in 2016, when this team won the WAC tournament, you were a part of that team. So being your senior year, you have that experience under your belt.
Yeah.
What are you telling what will you be telling the girls leading up to the WAC tournament, and how will you, I guess, step into this leadership role here with the WAC tournament?
Wow, my freshman year was crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel it's very similar to 2016 this season. I feel like standing like where we stand right now, all the games that we played, I feel like it's very similar. The things that we've struggled this year, the things that we've struggled in the freshman year, I've talked to the girls already, me and them. Going to the tournament, like I said, it's a very mental game, and I just feel like this isn't so similar to 2016, but I know it's different people, so I'm not gonna expect just the same thing to happen. Like, we were very strong there, like we knew why we were playing so good, and I feel like if I can bring that mentality, if I can talk to them and find the key for them to, this is why we're playing right now, this is why we're going strong right now, and we play together as a team, I feel like we can do big things. And we also have Julia and Paulina who are there, so for me it's going to be easy to rely on them as well to help me to guide the team, and hopefully we can come back strong winners.
So you're gonna write anything on your socks this year?
Oh, yeah, that's a good thing. Like, we've came up with something new this year. It's called the thing, actually, that we put in our arms. But we're thinking already about like maybe a symbolic thing that we can do this tournament. I don't know yet. Suspense.
Cool.
All right, that's all the questions I have.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. It's been a
Congratulations.
great